And Anne, glad to see you back here. Hope everything's going well. Anything you would like to bring up or discuss?
Not particularly, other than I want to thank, I think Jonathan and someone else have made comments that Ajahn has spoken of this before, that when someone you're very close to moves on to another life, there is so much lopa, so the accumulations of lopa and other akusala are so strong that it just comes over in waves. That grieving process, which is really lopa, the attachment to a person and their characteristics, qualities. Don't actually even think of that all the time. It's so much attachment.
Yes, I think you're saying that even useful reflection doesn't have the effect of negating the accumulated tendencies.
Isn't it good to know, so useful to know what the cause is, what the real problem is? It has to be the way it is, but we're so fortunate to know that it is the strong attachment that conditions the grief. And when there is grief, no one can stop it or change it. It's the way it is. It has to be like that. As I said to a friend who was in a similar situation recently, it's like the big waves. They come and it seems you'll never get through the big wave, but it passes. And then the smaller waves and it's calm. And then another big wave comes.
Crash, another one.
It's just the way it is. It can't be any other way. And even the thinking about this is so selfish, even that's conditioned.
Yeah.
And if one starts thinking it should be another way, well, that's not helpful. It's just how it is. Sometimes it's shocking how strong the akusala is at different times, but it can't be any other way. No. And it's like that for everyone. Let's see if Ajahn would like to add more today, Anne.
The best medicine is understanding the ultimate truth. No clan anymore at all. And after death, there must be birth instantly. Who's there? What about the memory of you and what was there in life before new life? Unknown. Just like we were born in this life. Exactly the same. What about those people which were left from memory of that life to be the new one? The new one does not know you. How grave is there? No one can harm anyone at all. It has to be one's own ignorance. As long as there is conditions for attachment, aversion, and whatever is there in life, it has to be like that by conditions. So now it's time for grief. But the other moment, we don't know how long. It can be a pleasant moment, enjoying food and on, see, not always there. But memory, no one can take it away from what it has remembered. The memory of John, of Glenn, of anyone, exactly the same. Different story. And no one there at all. We come to see each one time to time, and it's time not to see anyone at all. When no life now, stay long. But this life comes to the end. See? So this is the way it is from life to life, on and on. Now memory remembers, not Glenn, but of that which is seen. It's only that which appears through the idol, and on, and remembered. Yeah, no one can force it or make it not to remember anything. No. Because remember, sanya arising with each moment. It just remembers it works this way. So now no and, but remembering sanya works its way by condition. So at moment when there's no thinking about Glenn, it's there. Remembering other things can stop the way it is, that's all. As long as there are conditions for attachment, it's there. But when it's not there, conditioned grief, see, so natural by the way it is only. No one can stop it, no one can change it at all. So now it's time for grief. It's there by conditions.
Yes.
Until it's not there. Until it's not there. In a day or longer than that, in a month or in a year.
Right.
But it has to be remembered. Because as long as there's still and in this life, there must be the remembering of what had happened from moment to moment. That's all. And then forgotten as soon as pass away and the life begin again. New one. What would be after death? Who knows? Not at all. A bird or a cat or deva by conditions or a dhammas. No one can stop the way it is. That's why the right understanding has many degrees, many levels. So what is that can be known? It's just very, very short. It's gone instantly. Seeing is not anyone.
No.
Remembering is not anyone. Would you like to remember what were there in past life?
No.
See, so Glenn is the same right now. No Glenn.
Right.
No thought about you or anyone at all. Just the way it is. What is now appearing has arisen by conditions. So it's long, long way and long, long time to the moment of understanding that which has arisen now. See, no one. Until then, but no one can stop anything. Sorry can appear, but it can be known. Whatever is there can be understood. So it just depends on understanding that it hasn't conditioned to be that degree yet. To understand that as just a reality.
Yeah.
Even so, the panna still have condition to cry, see? But no misunderstanding. It's a reality. And why do we listen to the Dhamma? To become arahata? What does it mean? Not even the very subtle akusala Dhamma.
Yes.
Kusala Dhamma. So see the danger of akusala according to right understanding, how much is there developed to arise to understand this moment? Not yet. So listen more, understanding more, little by little. And it's so happy in a day not to think about the past or the future.
It helps to remember that actually there is always living alone now, the seeing, the hearing. We think that we were or are or will be living with another person or other people, but actually there's always been and always will be and always is living alone now with just the chitta at this moment. We think, oh, I'm so lonely. Lonely is a kind of dosa, kind of grief, but understanding that there's always living alone. Yes. So as John said, the medicine is understanding at those moments.
Yeah.
Then there's no sadness or grief like now, reflecting on the Dhamma. But like you say, it's the same for everyone. Forgetfulness again and again, and ignorance and attachment. That's how life is. So one can smile. That's it. Lost in the long story again. But there can be moments of learning to live alone with what is true just now. And the understanding and confidence in the Dhamma that has been accumulated for so long will be so very beneficial. We're so very fortunate to have that interest.
Yeah,
and the gift of listening and understanding.
This is a very helpful discussion. Thank you, Ajahn, Sarah, Jonathan, anyone. It's very helpful. I appreciate it.
Who will not die. So it's time to be that very moment for everyone. That's all. A new life, unexpected. Just like But they must be like seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking again and again. That's all. Would you like Glenn to remember you?
Of course I would. But that's ignorance. Yeah, that's not understanding at those moments.
Or by condition until what moment is better than just being sad? At the moment, see, by conditions, all gone, passing away little by little, until right understanding is more and more. It's so natural the way it is for all Dhammas. Maybe it's my time now or your time now to be like Glenn's time. Would you like to remember Glenn again next life?
Certainly, yes. Lots of memories that
Next life.
happen. There's
no wish to see Glenn next life. Only in this life. Thinking.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Is not something that comes to my mind as something that will happen. It's more the he's gone. He won't be back. He won't remember. And here I am going through all grief. But
no Glenn now.
Right.
No Glenn at all.
Right.
Only in dreams and thinking. And will he see you again?
No.
No. Who's that?
That's
if
right.
he were born an ant, say, no you in his memory. So the best thing in life is do good and understanding Dhamma.
Ditthi, I guess, thinking that there is a self who does this and who goes through this.
So it's just once there was Glenn. That's all.
Right.
I remember when Lodevik passed away, and John said to Nina straight away, "Already forgotten you," and never was a Lodevik. And at first, it sounds a little shocking.
Yeah.
But actually, it's the truth. It's the truth.
It is the truth. Yeah.
It's the truth that actually what we take for a Jan or Alberto now, they're just different dhammas, but there's clinging, such strong clinging to someone here, and the idea that someone has passed away and that someone still thinks about and cares about. But the truth is what is. I'm sure Jan won't mind me saying, but even when I was with her just after her father passed away, difficult time for everyone.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
For all of us. Just because we've listened to the Dhamma a long time, considered a long, it doesn't mean that there's going to be less difficulty, less grief, less clinging. It's daily life, for everyone.
Yes.
Alberto, were you about to say?
Yeah, because my mother died last month, about a month ago. And I've been thinking, of course, I've been thinking a lot about it. And also, I especially been thinking about Ajahn words. And this was really helpful. Like, instead of grieving and instead of thinking about the unpleasant moments, there can be thinking about the pleasant memories, and I especially found helpful the sharing of merits which Ajahn used to talk about, like thinking about the kusala deeds that one is doing and dedicating it to the person one has been living for a long time, like for Glenn's and for my mother, and it's uplifting in the sense that it turns a bit away from the usual grief and the usual sorrow which we feel after losing someone we are attached to, no doubt about it. But there is also the kusala part of it, which I think is the one we should think more about and develop more in any circumstances, including the one which is not so pleasant or so unpleasant. But it's, as Ajahn was saying, it's just about thinking whatever one thinks about. That's by conditions. But by hearing the Dhamma, there are more conditions to think about, to have a kusala thinking rather than only or just a kusala as before. I think I'm really grateful to Ajahn for all the words that she said that helped me to live with with this time of loss of the dear one.
And I think you can both take joy and gladness that you did whatever you could to help, like Alberto, our sympathies, but you helped your mother and supported her for so long and gave her every opportunity to develop kusala and dedicated your life to supporting her. And Anne, for Glenn, at the end, you helped and assisted so much. So one knows one's done one's best, one's helped as much as one can, happily and joyfully. So one can take comfort in that, no regrets at all. So appreciation for your support all these years, Alberto, and for your understanding of the Dhamma to help. Thanks for mentioning it.
Yes, all those midnight phone calls back to your mother in
All
Italy,
gone.
Alberto. Very sorry to hear about your loss, and my commiserations.
Yes. Again, another big chapter, but actually just one moment at a time, but it seems like a new chapter of life.
It does.
Yes, until what is there now is known. No matter it's thinking with grief or without grief, anything, any moment, there can be the understanding of the truth. When there is hearing about the truth of it only, no one, is it true? What is there? Which cannot be someone or something, little by little. Otherwise, what we have said cannot be realized at all. Isn't it? That's why what has to be remembered, not trying to remember it, but by hearing again and again and again, what is not known as it is now can be gradually known, little by little, with patience and virya. Listen again and again and again. It can be moment with grief or without grief, depending on conditions, whatever is there in life, little by little. So now, Swadika, everyone.
Swadika, Ajahn. See you all.
See you.